All right, we are live. I can see. Just check for my notification and you'll be able to see live.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can share it.
Cool.
Awesome. So I hope we do not have any technical glitches today because last time we actually wasted it like about 10 to 15 minutes on the very last call itself. So I hope
Yeah.
nothing happens today.
Right. No, nothing.
Awesome.
We go fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Awesome. So, hello, people. We are live a minute before to avoid all the technical issues. Don't worry, you are not late. So, join in. Come on in. Hi, I can see people. I can see people joining in. Hello, guys. So, join in, and you will be able to. You will have to join in. Anamika, mute that. Mute that. I can hear my voice. You will have to. Anamika, mute that. I can hear my voice. Online area. Okay. Yeah, I think better. Okay, I think better, right? I can. All right. It's sharp 9, and we already have like 5 viewers. Wow, you guys are so punctual. I'm so impressed. So who all are there? Drop in a hi. Drop in comments. Let me know who all are joining this call. Hello, people. How are you doing? This is so cool. You guys have been so on time. Hello, Shruti. I am so happy you are here. I am happy that you asked for the link and I could share you on time, and that's the reason you are here. Welcome. So Shruti just asked me at almost 7:30 that where are you going to go live, and she did not have the link to this live call, and I gave her on Instagram, and she is generally on our Instagram calls, and she is there on our Facebook call as well. Amazing! See, this is so cool. Hi guys, hello. So with me is Dr. Anamika Chauhan, and we are going to talk about finances because this week we are going to be debating about all the things that couples can do together to enhance their income, to enhance their savings, to be rich together. That's the whole motto. So for that, I have been promising you that I'll be giving you amazing experts and amazing people to talk with. And here I am with one more amazing person who is right with me. But I'm just waiting for a few people to join in so that we can make the best use of this call. Hello, Gurvanti Raka. How are you doing? So you guys have to follow the rule that if you have any questions, you need to drop in because we have the expert with me who's going to talk about finances, and we can use this video, this session to make the best use and ask as many questions you want from Dr. Anamika. Alrighty. I can see people popping in. Join in, guys. We are live, and let me introduce to you once again. Hi, this is Ruchi Hirani, mother to this amazing daughter, wife to a superhuman, a lot foodie, a little crazy, but a strong believer, choreographer turned homemaker turned author, and now a couple clarity expert, curator and creator of Happily Ever After lifestyle. So my mission is to have millions of newlywed couples out there to design the first 5 years of the marriage in a way that they can overcome all the negative emotions by themselves, thus transforming themselves into a power couple and thus designing their happily ever after. Because you know, guys, happily ever after does exist and there's only one life, so we need to live a happily ever after life. Awesome. And hi, I'm so happy to see you as well. Thank you so much, Ruti. Okay, all right. And with me is Anamika. So let me take that, opportunity to welcome her. So Anamika, basically, I'm excited for this call for two reasons. One, I myself, I'm a very ambitious person. I have a lot of dreams and desires that I want to fulfill, and for that, even I am excited to know how can we create multiple income sources. How can I plan my passive income? How can I do everything which relates to finances? So reason number one is that, and reason number two is a lot of my audience have asked so many nice questions that if we get the answers very appropriately, my all the couple clients, all my participants, all your audiences will be able to get that key to a proper financial planning. So are you excited, Anamika?
I'm super excited. I'm just waiting. I was waiting for this day and live session since we spoke. So
Awesome.
All set.
The pleasure is all mine because I am at the same level at my audiences. I don't know you much. I have heard a lot about you, and I'm going to enjoy this session knowing more about you. That is going to be my takeaway from this session because I love your aura. I love the way you portray your, the entire image, and I'm going to learn from you. So it's going to be amazing. My audience will learn something else. I will learn something else, and it's going to be a super fun session. All right, so let me take that opportunity to welcome you, Anamika. So, Anamika basically, guys, identifies herself as a mother. Oh, wow. So, we have already started getting wow. So, Shruti is impressed by your profile. Awesome. So, she identifies herself as a mother, a wife, a passionate individual who is driven to, empower those around her to thrive. She realizes that the best athletes, performers, and leaders all have one thing in common, that they dedicate themselves in improvising by the help of coaches. So basically, the importance of coaches in life is very, very high. I have never spoken to you about this topic because I feel that the more you understand from my experts, from my conversation, from my sessions, the more it is better. And so this is the opportunity where you'll understand and realize the importance and beauty of having a coach in your life. Also, she has done a lot. She has achieved a lot in her journey, but I would, take that moment and give it to her and tell her to please, please, please tell us something about yourself, Anamika. We all are eagerly waiting to hear you.
Thank you so much, Ruchi. It's amazing to hear you. And you know the what is the best point of having, me being live at your show? So this is my first Facebook live. So I'm so happy
Oh,
that I have started my Facebook live with you. I mean, you being with me, it feels so like, amalgamation, a beautiful amalgamation. Okay. But just being out there and speaking to my audience, speaking to my friends, speaking to my relatives, everybody. So yes, thank you for having me here, first of all. And
thank you so much. This is so cool. I mean, I'll be the part of that memory of you forever. That I was the person to go for the like first time.
yes, yes,
Awesome,
indeed.
awesome.
Yes, and now talking about my journey as a coach. So I have been coaching for a decade now, and I have been personally coached by many master coaches. And I'm fortunate that I was able to pick and choose my coaches carefully, connect with them, so that I know what is their coaching style and if it is
Right,
matching with my learning style. And then they did a proper hand holding for me in all the areas of my life, be it my decisions with career, be it my decisions about creating wealth, be it my awareness about how to manage my relationships, not just with my significant other, my husband, but even
right.
with my other relatives and relationships. So it has been a immense value that I have got, and I loved it so much. So my background has been that I was a professor, and I have
Mm-hmm,
taught in many colleges as a lecturer, and my core areas were subjects were HR and IT. And
mm-hmm,
while I was pursuing my PhD from IIT-Bombay in knowledge management, I also started with my own preschool business, which I ran for 5 years. And
mm-hmm.
it did phenomenal in terms of business and in terms of serving the parents and small little cute kids who used to come. So the last, I remember the great figure we had was 100 students in my school.
Oh,
Yeah,
amazing.
yes, and we made a one CR business, and eventually, when we saw that yes, the return has been good, now is the time we should hang our socks, and we sold it off to another very good leading preschool company, and it was good because what happened eventually the cash flow. So in finance and in your business decisions, it is very important that you should know when to hang your socks. It is good to do your business with all your passions, but you should also know that when is the point when you
Right,
should do the exit. The exit
right.
is also important. So we did that exit very beautifully, but the inner educationist in me, being a professor, being the principal of the school, training so many people, I decided that let me get into business and life coaching, which this is how this is a journey which I have
Right.
enjoyed while getting coached, and that's how I decided to become a coach.
Oh, this is so cool and inspiring. I mean, even doing that needs a lot of courage. And I really am proud to hear the story because being a woman, you have handled it so well. So,
Thank
wow,
you.
was she running a preschool? So, Shruti is asking, was she running a preschool? So, yes, that is what exactly she has told us. That it's a journey where she was a principal. She had 100 students and she had made over a crore business, and then she decided to move over and give the opportunity with a good name, good brand to somebody else. That is what she just exactly told. Am I right, Shruti, Anamika?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Or or so let's not waste more time and begin and jump in right in the questions, because I have so many amazing questions with me that you will definitely love to answer them. So guys, are we ready? Drop in some comments, drop in a thumbs up, drop in hearts, drop in yes. I want to see you guys talking. Oh, not a problem, Shruti. We are always there to sort your confusion out. That is the reason we are here. So you can always ask questions. No problem at all.
Yeah.
All righty. So, Anamika, okay, Madhuri, okay,
Madhuri. Yeah.
you know this lady. Nice to see you, Anamika, ma'am. After so long time, BMS 2012 batch, Birla College. Wow, see, world is so small. So basically, my first job in Akash was where I met Madhuri for the first time. We both were working as colleagues, and it has been long, long back. Like when I was
Right.
doing my first job.
Right. Yeah, I remember her. She was my student.
World is such a small place. This is so cool. Hi, Madhuri. Welcome to the live, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy the next 40 minutes. And we're going to add a lot of value to your time because that's what we do. So let's begin, Anamika. If you know, we are doing this entire week. We talk about finances, so that my couple participants can what exactly they need to do, and what need to have a mindset to build their finances. And for that, we spoke about the financial mindset in our last video call, the live session. So, what is your take? What do you have to say about having a right financial mindset?
So with money, the relationship with money is that it should be as easy as we are breathing. That should be
Oh, okay.
that should be the first belief. That should be the first take when we are looking at money. And the
Right.
reason why I'm saying this, I'm also having this wonderful program, 21 days challenge of creating, increasing your wealth frequency. So
Right.
coming back to your question, when it comes to mindset around money, the more we are stressing out, like the more we are panicking or getting the anxiety around money, the lesser are the chances that we will attract money or we will be able to create wealth.
Okay.
Now, I'll support this with a very small example. If
Sure.
you see the richest countries, okay, not US, not any other country, the richest countries, like if you see at the country like Norway, okay,
No.
Norway is one of the richest country, and the reason is why, because their happiness index is very high.
Wow. Right.
So when you're happy, basically this in a small nutshell, when you're happy, you attract more wealth. So
Amazing.
all, your mindset with money should be so easy because we enjoy breathing, right? We and we do
Right.
it so easily. So our mindset, your own imagination about money should be, oh, it's a very easy thing.
Right. Right. So it sounds easy, but is it very easy to follow as well? Because see, we all know what is the condition going on, right from lockdown to this pandemic. People are losing jobs. People are having salary cuts. People are also having problems and losses in their businesses. So,
Yes.
saying that, do you think is it that easy to think positive about money, because it's a biggest problem right now? So how to deal with that pressure? How can my couples, because couples are definitely in pressure handling responsibilities. So what do you think? How can they work on that?
Hmm. See, when it comes to dealing with crisis,
Hmm.
the first step is to check our fear,
Fear.
because the more we tend to get fearful, the more we are inviting troubles in our life.
Hmm.
Okay, so every time we are thinking that yes, we are at the verge of making good amount of money, we are at the verge of getting a bonus, if for
Hmm.
salaried employees. And some
Right.
of the startup ideas will be like, oh, we are on the verge of getting this idea in the market and pitch it so well that the response will be really good and we can fill it up in our accounts.
Right.
Every time we are getting afraid by looking at the external factors, we actually tend on to reduce our capacity to make money.
Okay.
And
Okay.
external factors are something which we cannot change. It is beyond our control. That is why it is an external factor. Okay. So
Absolutely.
now when it comes to the very clear idea that where to work upon, it is our internal factor. It is within us.
Hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Money should not be a necessity. It should not be looked at as a necessity, but rather it should be looked at as a desire.
Okay.
Okay. Now, when I'm talking about desire, you see, everything which has been created, it is a product of desire.
Hmm. Right.
Okay. So if you see like Earth was created, you lift any religion, you lift any mythology, Earth was created, the humans were created because it was the desire of supreme power or God.
Right.
Like
Right.
Vishnu wanted to create an earth, so he got Brahma and Shiva first, and then how the earth was created.
Hmm.
Same way, if you pick up Christianity, there also the Jesus is a product of God, like Son of God.
Right.
He
Right.
wanted to have Jesus, and Jesus bang, like bang on, we had Jesus in front of us. So you
Right.
lift any mythology, any religion, it is very evident that we are the products of desire. Now,
Desires. Absolutely.
look at our own kids or look at us. We
Hmm.
are the products of our desire of our parents, and we being the parent of our kids. It was our
Right.
desire to have the
A
child in
child.
front of us.
Right.
Same way, our approach should be towards money, that we can create money because it is our desire.
Wow.
So, when we are looking at money as a desire, our entire mindset will be
Hmm.
beautiful and happy and creative.
Right.
And the moment our creativity level is going high, eventually all our logics, so I'm pointing at my left brain. The left brain is all about logic and reasoning.
Logic.
And right brain is all about your, creativity,
Creativity. Yes.
intent and all. So
Right.
definitely now me being a cognitive scientist, I would say that immediately when you see that your desire is to create money, jitne bhi ifs and buts, like all sorts of
Huh.
logic and reasoning, how to do it, it won't happen, and your past evidences and your historic memories around money, your parental conditioning around money,
Hmm. Hmm.
all your belief systems will start dying out,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely. So Shruti says that she understood the difference between desires and necessities. Oh, let's. I think we are going good. I mean, we are getting all comments already. Awesome, awesome. So I believe we'll move on to the next question, Anamika, and that is that. See, if I always tell my couples that we just discussed right now that if you bond correctly, if you have that sanity in your relationship, if you both are at same page, you can achieve anything and everything that you want to and you desire to. And likewise, you just added that it is with the finances as well. So what do you think that my couples can, be, how can they tune in better to add on to this value related to finances?
Yeah. So it is very important to check our wealth consciousness.
Wealth consciousness.
Yes.
Okay.
And when I'm talking about wealth consciousness, I'm also going to speak about the poverty consciousness, which is
Okay.
very much deep rooted in our, and conditioning and belief system. So I'll
Right.
give you small examples to understand how the poverty consciousness always affects us. So
Sure.
I'll give you like examples of the experience of my own clients, okay, my high paying clients. They are rich people and they always carry good amount of cash in their wallet.
Right.
And if you ask them that, are you not afraid of carrying so much of cash in your wallet? They simply say no. because I know that this is my product, it is my creativity, it is my thing. Nobody can take away my thing. So they don't disconnect themselves with money. It is like money is a part of their breathing exercise. Like nobody can take away your breath. So
Right,
nobody can snatch away your money. That is a kind of belief system that they are, living with. Then I said,
right,
like, okay, if is that the only reason? And again, the answer is that they love the feeling of holding cash in their hand, because that is what talks about how much they worth it and what it is. Okay, how is the feeling of carrying so much of cash in hand? They
wow,
constantly get the feeler, ultimately they
right,
always get the feeler that okay, so this is the, this is how it feels like having more money in your hand. So I say,
right,
okay, so what about like plastic money? Everybody's talking about online and
right.
plastic money.
Online on everything.
Yeah, that your wallet must be getting too heavy. So what about that? So immediately the response was that when it comes to plastic money, it is just another way of showing my money. Okay,
Hmm.
it's not that I don't use plastic money. Plastic money I do have, but there are always more chances that when I'm having plastic money, my expenditure rate is higher.
Right,
But
right,
when I'm having more cash in my hand, I know this is the limited amount. Okay, this is the set amount in my wallet, and I don't want to make it lighter. My wallet should stay heavy. So even if I'm, loading with so much of cash and entering in the mall, number one signal that I'm getting is, oh yes, I can afford this. I can afford that.
right,
I
right,
have that much of cash in my hand. But it's not
right.
that I'm going to go on a spendthrift experience and I will start
Exactly.
spending because I'm loving my thing.
It's just that feeling of able to have a hold over buying options. And I will
Yeah,
be able to buy this particular thing. The power that I have right now, though I will not purchase it, but at least I have that power within my hand and within my wallet, right?
yes, exactly. And that is when they take right decisions on where to spend and where not to spend. And maximum of the time, they are taking correct actions regards to expenditure.
Right, right, right. This is absolutely an amazing intake. And even when I was talking to one of my friend, they spoke about that the best thing, to get rich is to spend less. And that's exactly what you are telling right now. I thought that it was just a statement, but now I understood the psychology behind that statement. As you
Yeah.
said, that we have the power of money, we will be
Yes.
aware that where we are supposed to plan this money. Exactly.
Yes. True.
Awesome, 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 amazing, man. Moving on to the next question. So tell us about Anamika, different sources of income.
So, see, sources of income can be different ways. It can be through your very easily said passion. Like, for example, if I love playing guitar and if I think that I can give, a basic training of guitar to some of the
Hmm.
people, and I can start from my home, I can start with my society, I can start on like, narrow level and then go on a broader scale. That can be one
Right,
source of income. Okay. Another source of income can be my direct source, where I'm going to a particular firm, or if I'm, being employed over there, so I'm getting a monthly income for, putting all my energy and effort there.
right,
Same way, if you are looking at entrepreneurs, they have a set business idea in which they create a lot of value to get the product, and then they sell it out in the market and they make income and then profit.
right,
Okay. Another way, or the fourth way of making income is your side hustle. Side hustle is something where you create something, okay,
mm-hmm.
and then you maybe put it up on Amazon, or you put, if you are creating value, like, like me as a coach, when I'm creating value and putting it up on my other websites like Udemy or my online courses which I'm running, even if I'm sleeping, my recorded material, my ready content, people can watch. So that becomes a side hustle. My books, which I'm writing, I'm putting in so much of value in my books. When people are buying it, it's up there on Amazon, and that also becomes my source of income.
Right,
So, the source of income is completely based upon what value you are bringing, completely on the value part.
Right. Awesome. So I think the last that you said, side hustle, is more over the value and the efforts that you have put in, and then it runs automatically. It's on an automation mode, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, absolutely. Great. So how now my couples can, enhance their savings through limited. Right now, many of them do not have multiple incomes. Right now, the basic income के भी उनके थोड़े problems चल रहे हैं. So how to enhance savings? One in crisis or maybe in general lookout. How do you do that?
So before going on saving or like protecting the wealth, I'll talk about creating wealth. Because
Okay, perfect.
when you're going all you're putting all your mind into creating the wealth, definitely that
Hmm.
money can be taken care by financial
Right,
experts or you yourself, or you're based upon your own financial knowledge. Okay,
right,
so creating wealth is very important irrespective of the situations which are going around.
right.
Why do I say that? Because you are constantly working upon your knowledge and skills.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the more you are increasing your knowledge and skills, the more you are able to create wealth. How? Because you know the value of knowledge and how much to charge,
Right. I'm
right?
sorry, I'm having this little smile on my face. My mentor is here, and I suddenly have this shoot of energy and nervousness. Hi, Afin. I am so glad to see you. Welcome on the live, and with me is Dr. Anamika, and we are talking about finances. And I am so glad you are here. Thank you for joining us. Yes, please, Anamika, continue. I'm sorry.
Absolutely okay. Have your moment.
It's my buzz moment.
Sure. So, like I was saying, even the couples, they should understand where is which they can get a lot of knowledge and convert it into a skill.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'll give you an example now between me and my husband. So my husband is more fond of, getting interest into stock market. He's good with numbers, and that is, very good interest area. So even
Right.
though he's a sailor right now, also he's sailing. He's sitting in Norway, and I know that fact that he's already working through his stock knowledge, which has built up. Okay, knowledge has
Hmm.
been built up. When he's applying, he's churning money out of it.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
Okay, okay.
Right.
Now it comes to me as a, the better half of him. Like I said, my main area is that I'm a thorough researcher. That is my basic nature. So if you
Hmm.
ask me my introduction, I'll always say I'm a researcher and a hardcore optimist.
Right.
So everywhere I will get into, even if I have to create content for somebody's website, even if I
Hmm.
have to create content for my own website, even if I have to create content for my own coaching programs, I know that I will do so much of research that my program is going to outshine many others.
Right.
So, first important thing is that we create wealth by going really deep in the knowledge, enhancing your skill, and then projecting it out, then bringing it out in front of the public to buy it.
Right. So I think both the partners play a very important role when it comes to creating wealth. Because it's a competitive environment, because we are evolving as humans. Everybody has some of the other skill sets in them, and couples can beautifully play around those skill sets. If one partner, we all know that opposite attract, or there is this one plus one is always two. So if one couple is having a certain quality and skill set, the other can fulfill that with using their own skill sets. And that is what exactly you're explaining, right?
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. So, guys, this is a lovely message for all of you out there. First, work on creating wealth. But before that, work on finding out the skills and passions that you own. What
Yeah.
will enhance the happiness quotient in you? Because that's the opening statement of Anamika, that if you are happy, the more happier you are, the more wealth you will be able to create. And here today we are talking about not attracting wealth, or how to earn more or save more or spend more, but we are talking about how to create more. So this
Yeah.
is all connected through your mindset. So I hope you guys are getting it. If you have any questions, do drop in comments, and we shall take it in during our live call. And with that note, moving on to our next question is, as we spoke about, how couples can enhance saving or create saving, you can also add in that what exactly they can do for creating passive incomes, because now they're already having an active one. What can
Yeah.
they do to enhance their passive incomes?
Yeah. So passive income needs to be taken care where they are managing their time and staying relaxed together. Now,
Okay.
what happens in the process of creating wealth? We start losing our sleep. We start, getting a lot of stress. And again, I'll go to the point one. The moment you are
I can
stressed,
relate. I can relate.
yeah. So the moment you are stressed out, your wealth creation level will go down. The thermometer,
Yeah,
the mercury will come down. So it
absolutely.
is very important that you are first relaxed, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you are relaxed because you know your thing, like what
Right,
makes you or your product, what makes
right,
you and your service. You know your thing already, so you're so confident and you're so clear about your own product and your service that you first relax,
right,
okay? And once you're relaxed, then you understand that okay, in order to generate passive income, because it is passive, of course you cannot be so actively engaged.
right,
So the amount of time that you are going to, invest, that has to be less yet very productive.
right, right,
Okay, so in less time you have to be more productive because this is passive income.
right. So
This
what can be the possible sources of passive income? What if you can give some
passive,
ideas or few examples?
yes. So passive income can easily go with your own comfortable areas, which you can connect with. Like I'll give you my example. I'm very comfortable in writing my books, and I'm
Right.
very happy, writing my books. I'm enjoying that, so I'm not stressed out while writing my book.
On
And I
that note, guys, Anamika has launched her fourth book's cover page today, and she's about to launch her fourth book very soon. So her four books are out. If you guys like her, if you guys enjoying this session, seeing at her, listening to her, then you should go and check out her books. They are easily available online on Amazon, right, Anamika?
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
Absolutely. So you guys should definitely check out Anamika's book. As she says right now that she enjoys the work of writing a book. Think how beautifully her books will be written. Go and check it out, guys. Please,
Yeah.
Anamika, continue.
Yeah. So I enjoy writing book and I create that product with a lot of value addition and service, and I put it on Amazon, and it is going to be sold even when I'm sleeping, even when I'm
Right.
engaged in my active income source. So that is one way. If you are a person like you are such a peppy person, you're such a energetic person, and you love coming on YouTube. So the more you are coming on YouTube with a lot of content and value because you are enjoying it, you shoot your
Right.
videos and you put it up online. Okay.
Right.
Number three, if you are a person who likes speaking of about
Hmm.
anything, you like connecting, think of the ideas which will make you happy to speak about. Have your podcast. Go and
Right.
speak. So now writing, speaking, and coming on video, all of these are your natural skills which just needs to be start off. Like how the rocket takes off. Before that, it needs a propeller. So
Right.
same way, skills, knowledge, money, all are the propellers to get your passive income.
Right. Right.
Also, if you are good with numbers, go on trading, stock market, study
Hmm.
that, improve your knowledge, and just start making money. I know so many of my clients who make a lot of money through stock trading and betting, which is legal
Right.
betting.
Right.
Just
Right.
they because they are so happy to use their softwares of betting and trading, so they are making money over there. Then you can also think of, if you are a person who likes giving a very good opinion about a product, you can be
Hmm.
an influencer.
Hmm. Right.
As an influencer, as a blogger, you can start your journey reviewing stuff, getting connected, and making it so rich, so good with your knowledge and skill that then later people will pay you to give your reviews about this particular product or their service.
Exactly, exactly.
So that is one, like food bloggers are there. So many bloggers I know,
So
travel
many
bloggers,
bloggers are
they get paid for doing it. And
absolutely
then, yes, and if you can, if you're a person who likes getting into the educational content, okay, and you are a teacher already or you are a trainer already, so your favorite subject area, develop a content and start giving it as like a ready-made curriculum to tuition classes, or to you can sell it to any tuition teacher. Maybe they just need a worksheet, you are the person who is giving the worksheet. If
right.
you're a person who is get into designing, and you're already a graphic designer or a template
Hmm.
designer, so you can design templates, beautiful templates, email templates, and social media post templates.
Right, right,
This
right.
can be your side hustle. So yeah, just by sitting at home in during this lockdown situation, you can have multiple ways of creating your passive income.
Absolutely. And so many brilliant ideas have been just shared by Anamika. I am sure you guys will, be benefiting out of it if you just explore your inner self. What do you actually like? What are you passionate about? While you were talking about, me liking to go out there on YouTube and making videos, I actually like to have, be between people. I like people a lot, and I just love being out there for my audience. And that's the exact reason this entire thing has been planned. I want to be there for them. I have to give them assurance that no matter what, we are going to be powerful and will come out as beautifully, beautiful couples. So I have my own podcast where me and my husband have an entire raw, unfiltered content. We talk about our stories. We talk about how we overcome the entire marriage issues and problems, and even we had differences. So how we came out of it, so that my audience can get benefited out of it. So all these things I have discovered during lockdown, and that has been the best thing ever to happen to me. So guys,
Agree.
if I can, if Anamika can, everyone can. It's nothing impossible. Even it's a very basic saying, but impossible also says I am possible. So guys, you need to go out and explore your inner passion. What you are good with, what you are passionate about, and then you guys are sorted. With that note, moving on to the very next question. Oh God, Aramika, do you believe we are already 40 minutes into the call and we just did not even realize?
Oh yeah.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yes.
Awesome. So, guys, if you have questions, this is a 45 minutes call. If you have questions, drop in them in the comments and we shall take it before it's too late. Moving on to the questions that I have, because see, I have the questions which are given to be my some participants, so I don't want to miss them. But we will also take your questions. So please, please, please drop in. All right, so moving on to the next question. I actually have written it all because I have so many questions. I don't want to miss any, and all the participants must be there on the call. All right. So, what's the difference between multiple source income and passive income, and which one is better according to you? So, do you need to create more of multiple source of income or passive income? How do you manage all that?
So, see, multiple source of income should be created only when how you see that you're going to maintain the consistency.
Okay.
It should not happen that you jumped into a career opportunity to create wealth or attract money, or build up your business. After
Hmm.
2 months, 3 months down the line, you're dumping it because you don't see the result coming in. Now, I have personally coached so many startups, and I always give them this golden rule that you need to be patient and consistent with your business idea. If it is a startup, if it is a business idea, or if it is any other career decision, give it 1,000 days. So
1,000 days. Okay.
yeah, so 1,000 days must be given to the any particular business idea or career options which you have decided to jump with, or
Right.
take a leap of faith. So
Right.
that is very very important. And if you know that you can stay committed, because this will require a lot of commitment, okay, and you can balance your life and work easily, okay, and you also know that you have got a share amount of risk appetite.
Hmm.
So risk appetite is very important, because if you don't have the risk appetite which is high, you will not be able to make profit more.
Right.
So
Right.
risk is, the higher the risk, the higher the profit. Great.
Right.
of course there is a lot of movie behind particular executing your ideas, but yes, your risk appetite needs to be high. Then only you jump into multiple sources of income. And talking about the side business or the side hustle, again, like I said, you can create multiple ways of content which you can produce everywhere, get more number of subscriptions, more number of engagement from the people, and eventually those platforms will start paying you. I know.
Very true.
Yeah, and keep your business idea. The important part is that your business idea needs to be delivered in a very clear manner.
Hmm.
If it is not clearly like presented to your audience, even if you are shooting how to make gajar ka halwa, it should be
Hmm.
done so neatly and so clearly that people love watching that video more and more and more.
Right, right. Very true. And I think
Clearly.
nowadays, moms especially have started up doing all this. They have started up their DIY channels, quick hacks, tips, tricks, and they are doing good. I have seen few of them. They look very basic. They have the basic appearances, and even the technology they use are very pretty basic. But the kind of content and value that they deliver is amazing. I mean, it's so unique. Even I am tempted to do it certain times, and they beautifully present it, and they're so good at it. So it always shows when you have the passion inside.
Yes, yes.
Okay, now I have a question. I couldn't see the comments for certain reasons, so I have a question from Ritu Singhal. She's asking, how will I generate income through podcast?
Okay. So when you are getting at least you should have 20, 30 to 100 of your podcast episodes. When you have like 100 episodes of your podcast, what happens? You start getting sponsors. Because when you have more number of subscribers who are listening to your podcast, people, the companies, they would love you to sponsor your product on on your own podcast. So they will give you money to sponsor their product on your podcast.
Okay, I hope Ritu we answered your question. If not, please drop in your comment and we shall get going. And the last question I have before I end the call or before we take any other questions, I want my couple to dream big. So tell me, Anamika, how will the life of my, all the couples out there, even me, everybody here on the call, I want you guys to dream big. How will your life look if, we have a proper set of active income, passive income, and multiple source income all aligned in place, and with a lot of peace of mind, of course. So no hustle, no mess, but everything sorted. How will the life look like?
Yeah, of course, the life will be brilliant and it deserves to be
Amazing.
brilliant. I mean, that is why we are gifted with this life of being in the human body, because with human body comes a lot of potential within us. And if you see the technology, which is so much in demand and which is being used so very well these days, this was also created in our human brain itself. It was
Right,
not
absolutely.
existing anywhere. We only created it. So when we have so much of gifted potentials and we want to live a big dream life, we should have, first of all, number one thing, that is a feeling that we deserve that. The self-worth needs to be high. And
Right.
your self-worth, again, many times we get into a moment that we start believing that a certain amount of money which is kept in my hand or kept in my bank is what defines my worth, which is not
Hmm.
true. Your self-worth has nothing to do with money.
Right.
Your self-worth is all about who you are, how you are different and unique than others.
Right.
Okay? So when your self-worth is high, definitely your dreams also go lot high.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
Hi, Rita. Hi. We were actually about to, about to close the call, but if you have questions, we would definitely like to take them. And I'm so sorry.
Yes.
So yes, Anamika, I really, want my couples to get their relationship sorted so beautifully well that, they will understand the power of doing this together. Like you rightly said, you and your better half. Your husband is a sailor. He's somewhere near Norway, and you are here. And still, you guys are so strongly bonded. You know your differences, and you know your similarities, and you match and you compat. You have a different kind of compatible altogether. So
Yes.
that is the beauty of the relationship that I want everyone to understand, and that is the reason I speak to a lot of experts. I have planned a lot of more calls like this, and I just want everybody to be happy around it. What
So,
just the closure.
Ruchi, your passion, of bringing value to people, like, getting it presented on this particular platform and multiple platforms is something which will take you miles ahead because you're so
Thank you.
passionate about it and you have the clarity of your purpose in this and you are putting your efforts in the right manner. I mean, it is so congruent, it is also important that we understand that whatever potential we have, whatever level of knowledge we have, whatever amount of efforts we have, we are
Right,
putting it in the right place. It should
right.
not, like, the seeds, the effort of seeds should not be planted on stone or the rock because it is not going to give you the result. It should be planted only on the soil, a fertile soil.
Absolutely.
So yes, you have miles to go, of course.
Thank you so much, and I'm sure that all of you guys who have been there with me in my journey are going to add so much value and knowledge in me that I'm going to take this a level up altogether. And thanks to
Yeah.
you, Anamika, for joining me. I'm so happy and I'm so glad that even if we don't know each other, I just gave you a random call one day with one reference, and you immediately said yes. That was so good, and that shows you, how much you care, how much you want to give out, how much you want to contribute. And I really appreciate for being here with me and for my audience.
Same here. Thank you.
Okay, Sapna Shroff is complimenting you. Great couple, you and Kishan. Okay, so your husband's name is Kishan.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sapna. Thank you for joining us on this call. Sapna is, you saying something?
Yeah, Sapna is my husband's childhood school friend.
Oh, okay, okay. So then you are getting a compliment from your husband's side. So that's a plus point. In laws ho gaye na ye to.
Thank
All right,
you.
thank you. So Shruti is saying got clear with many things. Thank you for the session. Thank you so much, Shruti. You've been an amazing person. You've been there on my life, and I'm sure we will be there for you whenever you have doubts. Just contact Anamika is on all the social media. Please share your handles, Anamika, so that people can follow you.
Sure. So my Facebook page is dr.anamika Chauhan with the same name, which is up on the screen. So the same name. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Instagram. Everywhere it is same.
Everywhere it is same, so you can just find out Dr. Anamika Chauhan, and you will be able to find her. You will be able to get hold on her and ask as many questions you want. Or she's also coming up with many programs which are beautifully designed. Even I will be one of part of one soon, and I will be going to learn what the finances mindset is all about. So if you guys are enjoyed this last 45 minutes, do follow her and let me know in the comments how did you like this session, and I would be saying bye bye. So thank you, Anamika, thank you for joining, and thank you all your lovely audience for giving this time out. This is
Thank
Ruchi Hirani, mother to this amazing daughter, wife to superhuman, saying bye bye. Stay happy, stay in love, because happily ever after does exist, my friends. Do believe in it. See ya. Good
Yes.
night. Bye bye.
Bye. Good night.
Bye bye. Good night.
Bye.